Yeah.
I'd been to see Sir Radzig.
So how did he take the news?
Well, he wasn't exactly happy about it.
I can well imagine. I wouldn't want the Zulls plundering my estates either. If I had any.
He wants us to carry on patrolling the area. There's nothing else for it.
That makes sense. I don't think he'll come to us. So we'll just have to hope we run into him. I'd like to check out the big forest to the north, and then carry on via Ujits.
Sure.
Mount up then, and let's go.
Please, can we stop for a bit? My arse is aching, and I've such a thirst I could drink a moat dry.
Same here. What do you say, Chief?
Not to worry. We'll reach Ujits soon. We'll spend the night there.
I heard they've got a peculiar priest there. They say he drinks like the devil himself.
There's nothing strange about that. Every other man on the cloth is a swill pot.
Or a lecher.
Or both.
Quiet. Listen.
For the love of God, help! Please, sir, help me.
Don't worry, lass. Nothing to fear. We're with Sir Radzig, in the manner of speaking. What's the matter?
These brigands came. The menfolk fled and left us there. They started pillaging the place, drinking whatever they could find and smashing things. I ran off, but the other girls, You've got to save them. Please, I beg you.
Easy, lass. Drinking, you say?
Aye, sir. They rolled the casks into the courtyard and started swilling like pigs from a trough.
Well, as our old cook used to say, if you want to make a proper goulash, you should soak the meat in ale for a while to soften it first.
Ah, let them get well soaked, and then go and chop them up. Good thinking, Chief.
But what about the girls? Those men, they were...
I'm sure your friends won't be getting nothing they ain't had before.
Well, unless they be nuns.
Kuno, the girl's right. If we delay, her friends will pay the price for it.
I appreciate your advice, Henry. But it's caution that'll keep you alive, not chivalrous deeds.
You promised Sir Radzig you protect his fiefdom, and that means his subjects too.
Come on, it's not like their lives are in any real danger. Hagen's men just want a bit of fun.
A bit of fun? Are you fucking serious? You know very well, Kuno, how innocent girls can end up after a bit of fun with animals like that. Well, I, for one, am not going to sit back and let it happen, even if I have to creep in there myself and try to rescue them.
Oh, all right. It's not the smartest thing to do. But let's go and tackle those fuckers if that's how you want it.
Good. Thanks.
Right. We better try and save those girls from Hagen's brutes. Let's go!
wants their back covered.
My right arm is stiff since last night. Cover that side for me.
It's all in the wrist dangler.
And best to take off your gauntlet first, so as not to do yourself an injury.
Still, it's always good to have your helmet well polished before battle.
Thanks for your invaluable advice, brothers.
I'll watch your right side then, yeah?
Thanks, Jakey.
Hey, fellas. Well, since it's so dark, why don't we just sneak in and take them down stealthily? What's so fucking funny?
That's not really our style, Sonny.
Anyway, Jan stinks to high heaven. They'd smell him a mile off.
And they'd hear your loudmouth blabbering a mile off, too. Fuck. What's up, brother? Heart in your mouth.
Jesus, what the fuck?
It's a sign from God, Peter. A foretelling what we'll do with the liquid loot we take from above.
Good work, lads.
Mother of God.
As soon as they saw the pair of you, can't say I blame them.
The fucking ingratitude. Well, at least the booze didn't run away.
Long way to go to finish the job.
Come and have a game. Promise I won't cheat.
A better fight with me than with Peter. No whiskers to tickle your knuckles.
Hey, Henry. Fancy throwing some dice?
You want to have a scrap with me?
Scrap? That's putting it in vulgar terms. I want to challenge you to an honourable bout of combat. You've nothing better to do right now anyway.
All right. But let's make it a bit more interesting.
You're a man after my own heart. Tell you what, let's make it a lot more interesting.
Well, a wager like that will bring a bit of excitement into it at least.
You're very sure of yourself, ain't you? Well, you're not the only one. So let's do it. Fucking hell. Quitting?
Can always have some milk.
Up for a game?
Always. I've got some nice little items to wager. What do you say?
Well, that depends what you have.
I've got a shield, a jupon, and a very fine embroidered hat. The shield's got the Rickfald crest, a nice piece, handles well, and tough enough to take quite a battering. Then I've got this combat jupon. Not only does it look good, but it'll help keep your skin in one piece. And then there's this noble hat. It's not a lot of use on the battlefield, but if you want to look elegant around town, it'll certainly make a big impression on folk. And the girls will be fainting at your feet.
From the sounds of it, with a hat like that, I could rule the world. I'll play you for it.
All right, but what will you wager? You'll have to make it worth my while. After all, fine things like these here don't just grow on trees.
This should be enough, right?
That'll do me. Let's play. Your fame precedes you, but you won't get the better of me. We'll see. That's it. That's all. If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going is good. Your turn. No matter. It wouldn't have helped much anyway. Money, money, money!
How about that game?
I do indeed.
From this, I'll play you.
All right, after all.
This should be enough.
That'll do me. You're a brave soul taking me on. I'm not used to losing. That's it. I shouldn't have pushed it. We'll see. God's holy hat. Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. Not afraid of anything, eh?
Henry, come here. We don't bite.
That's all. Ah, come on, it's time I had a throw. We'll see. That'll do me. Ah, come on, it's time I had a throw. Ah, come on, it's time I had a throw. Ah, come on, it's time I had a throw. Not afraid of anything, eh?
Come and talk to us, lad. So you'll have some tales to run to Ransing, wouldn't
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. Not afraid of anything, eh? You're lucky. Too damn lucky for my taste. I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
Henry, come here. We don't bite.
How about that game then? Have you still got those nice things you'd like to wager?
I do indeed. What takes your fancy?
I could use that Jupon.
All right, but what will you wager? You'll have to make it worth my while. After all, fine things like these here don't just grow on trees.
This should be enough, right?
That'll do me. Let's play. We'll see whose side Lady Luck is on.
Take it easy. Just fix your eyes on your own. I've got time in my helmets. How you get on? Let's have a word. Lovely black hair she has, like a raven's wing. Don't see that often. Probably a gypsy. She even talks to you. You get stared at the table. Didn't say a word. Quiet as the grave.
That's it.
You won't hear much. Eavesdropping from over there. With us.
Now you. You're off to a good start. We'll see. Damn! It's not so bad after all. Come on, it's time I had a throw. Come on, it's time I had a throw. Now you. We'll see. This'll be the one. That's it. No point in pushing it. That'll do me.
Come on, it's time I had a throw. Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Now you.
Not afraid of anything, eh? If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going is good. If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going is good.
We'll see. This'll be the one. That's it. No point in pushing it.
Not afraid of anything, eh? Ah, come on, it's time I had a throw. Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. Ah, come on, it's time I had a throw. Not afraid of anything, eh?
Money, money, money!
Looking for someone? Come now.
Ellie!
A bitch have a...
God grant you health.
I'd like to...
And what is it you'd like?
get myself fixed up a bit. Have a bath and get my clothes washed.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. May the Lord...
Yeah! Yeah!
surprise. Betty was always good with her hands.
You're right there. Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't it fate that Bearman starts with a pregnant woman? Know any Latin insults?
Henry, come here.
What is it, Jakey?
The stone wants to talk with you, if you can call it that. Probably about that ring.
What ring?
Ah, no one told you about it. The fellas call it the Ring of Bacchus. It's a kind of game we play. Kuno gave us this ring. It's just a worthless bauble. But when we're at the tavern, Kuno pays everything for the man who has the ring. So we steal the ring from each other and try to trick each other. Well, actually, just the others. They won't let me play. Kuno says I'm too young to get boozed up.
That sounds like a lot of fun. But I don't have the ring, so why does the stone want to see me?
He probably wants you to steal it from someone. Since you're new, the fellows will talk to you, and it won't be suspicious.
All right, I'll have a word with him. Hey, Jakey, can you tell me something about yourself?
Want to get matey, eh? Sure, Henry. What do you want to know?
How did you end up in Kuno's band?
Well, I used to be a baker's hand in Prague, but all the other fellas were always on my back, always swearing at me. Sometimes they even beat me up, took everything I had. To make a bit of coin, I started going to the tavern across the road, entertaining the rich gents with jokes, playing the fool. Sometimes someone would throw me a half-groschen. One time, Kuno turned up there, and I got to talking with him. When I told him all the shit I was getting at the bakery, he offered to take me with him.
I bet you were glad to get out of there.
Yeah, though it's not like they give me much peace here either. It's all,
Jakey, come here. Jakey, go there. Jakey, get that.
Well, surely you can't be any worse off here than in the bakery.
no. Only, at the bakery, the worst I ever got was a beating. It's not like my life was in danger. But here, when those Beerman brothers are drunk, I have to keep well out of sight.
How come they bullied you at the bakery? It's usually the shy ones bullies pick on. That's not exactly you.
Not now, maybe. I learned a thing or two since then.
Oh, come on, you shy? You just said you were playing the fool and telling jokes in the tavern.
All right, I'll tell you the truth. They picked on me because I'm an orphan. The parish priest of St. Apollinaire's in Prague found me as a baby in the church one winter's morning. I spent half my childhood in parish houses and half on the street.
I see. That must have been tough.
It still is tough, I can tell you that.
What do you think about this business with Hag and Zool?
Zool? Huh. I'd rather keep that to myself. But since you're the only one who's interested in my opinion, I'll tell you. I reckon Radzig's making a big mistake. I might not be grown up yet, but I've walked in these shoes long enough to know that asking a mercenary to do something for nothing is stupid.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Never mind. It's just a feeling I have. If Kuno heard me talking about it, he'd tan my hide.
All right, we'll drop it then. Jakey sent me to you. Something about a ring?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose you want me to get it from someone?
Mm-hmm.
Who has it? Does Dangler have it?
Mm.
All right. How should I get it? Can you tell me something about yourself?
What do you want to know?
Why do they call you Dangler?
Because Kuno found me dangling on the end of a rope.
Ah, I see. So, he saved you from execution?
I wouldn't call it an execution exactly. At the time I was squire to the Lord of Boozitz. There was a proper night for you, full of ideals and honour. I looked up to him as a hero. Then in one skirmish he was killed, and the foe took me captive. They stood me on a shaky wooden cross with my hands tied behind my back and a noose around my neck. For amusement. Then they rode off laughing.
But how long were you stuck there?
I couldn't tell you. Hours, maybe days. In the end, everything started going black. I could feel the devil pulling me down by the legs.
Jesus! How on earth did you survive?
I didn't. When Kuno found me, he says I was dead as a doornail. They cut me down and took the rope off me. Then someone gave me a kick and I coughed and came back to life. Sort of.
What do you think about this business with Hagen Zul?
Hagen Zul? Who's that?
That robber baron who's been pillaging Sir Radzig's estates. Didn't Kuno tell you?
He did. But then he says a lot of things. Zul, Radzig, Sokol and Hinek of Kravan, Wenceslas, Sigismund. It all goes in one ear and out the other. What do I care? Ride somewhere, kill some fellas, have a drink and go to sleep. If you're lucky, it won't rain while you're at it. That's all.
Hey, I want the Ring of Bacchus. I heard you have it.
So you come and ask me for it. Well, that's a novel approach.
Well, you don't just have to steal it from each other. Why not play for it?
No, I don't play dice. But we can duel for it.
All right. Why not?
I'll wager the ring, and you put up some groschen, all right?
Sure. I'll wager that.
That'll do it. Well, now it's something worth fighting for, so you better watch out. This won't take long. Oh. Gott! Fuck! Ow! I'll send you straight to hell. Oh, fair fight. Well, I don't like giving it up. Well, at least I won't get so plastered next time. Just watch how it doesn't get pinched.
I'll do that. Thanks.
Oh, tell me, Stoney, got your...
I got the ring from Dangler. Yeah, well, I suppose there's not much more either of us can say about it. Yeah, thanks to you too.